Hey there, Marvel Rivals fans! So, you've just dived into the game, checked out the roster of 33 incredible characters, and you're probably eyeing a duelist for some flashy damage or a vanguard to hold the line, right? Well, hold up. Let me introduce you to the unsung heroes of this game, the Strategists. They might not have the biggest numbers or the flashiest moves, but trust me, these guys are the glue that holds a winning team together. Whether it's turning the tide with clutch heals, dishing out game-changing buffs, or locking down enemies like a pro, Strategists are the ultimate game changers. But let's be real, mastering a Strategist isn't a walk in the park. It's like learning to play chess while everyone else is smashing action figures. You've got to know their abilities, when to use them, and most importantly, how to keep your team alive while making the enemy team regret their life choices. In this video, we're diving into every Strategist in Marvel Rivals, breaking down what makes them tick, and showing you how to use them to carry your team to victory. Let's jump in. I'm quickly moving on to the video. Before we start, if you enjoy these types of list videos, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Enjoy watching. Loki. The guy who can't decide if he's your worst enemy or your slightly inconvenient friend. In Marvel Rivals, Loki is the ultimate wildcard among Strategists. Versatile, slippery, and downright infuriating to play against. This is Thor's evil half-brother we're talking about, so, of course, Chaos is his middle name. With 250 health and a 4-5 difficulty rating, Loki isn't here for the faint of heart. But if you've got the brains to outwit your enemies, he'll have you laughing all the way to victory. What really sets Loki apart is his ability to mess with opponents' heads, literally. His illusions are the star of the show, creating fake versions of himself that he can switch between like some kind of Asgardian magician. Picture this. You're about to land a perfect hit on Loki, and poof, you've just smacked an illusion while the real Loki is somewhere else, probably laughing at you. It's not just frustrating, it's tactical brilliance. Opponents waste their attacks and cooldowns while you, Loki, dance circles around them. Mischief managed. But hey, Loki isn't all deception and trolling, he's got a softer side, sort of. His regeneration domain ability places a rune stone that heals allies over time within its range. Sounds awesome, right? Well, not so fast. In the middle of Marvel Rivals' chaotic battles, keeping your team huddled around that healing zone is easier said than done. And with a hefty 20-second cooldown, you'll need some patience. And maybe a prayer to Odin to make the most of it. Loki might not be the team's best healer, but when it comes to strategy, he's still the god of mischief for a reason. You know what's cooler than one badass strategist? Two. Cloak and Dagger are the dynamic duo that somehow makes balancing light and darkness look easy. Well, almost. These two are like that power couple in your friend group. One's a bit too aggressive, Cloak, while the other's the one holding everything together, Dagger. They're technically one character, but you get to switch between them on the fly, which means you're not just strategizing for the team, you're strategizing for yourself. It's chaotic, it's stressful, and it's oh so satisfying when it works. Let's break it down. Cloak's the brawler of the pair, all about getting in close and keeping enemies on their toes, or, well, blinded and disoriented. He's relentless, dealing constant damage while making sure opponents can't see what hit them. Dagger, on the other hand, is your go-to healer. She tosses out light force daggers that patch up allies from a distance. But don't let that fool you. She's still perfectly capable of dealing damage when the situation calls for it. Together, they create this beautiful yin-yang of aggression and support. It's like mixing fire and ice, except instead of melting or exploding, it just works. But here's the catch. While they're technically labeled as a support character, Cloak and Dagger lean heavy into offense. That's amazing if you've got another healer on the team to back you up, but if they're your only support, things get dicey. You'll constantly juggle between healing your struggling teammates and tearing enemies apart, which can make for some nail-biting moments. So if you're looking for a strategist that keeps you on your toes and gives you a taste of both worlds, Cloak and Dagger might just be your next main. Just don't expect them to make it easy for you. Hold up, Marvel fans. If you're looking for a strategist that's as scrappy as he is brilliant, Rocket Raccoon might just steal your heart, and probably your wallet too. This fuzzy tech mastermind comes locked and loaded with a bag of tricks that scream team player, even if his trash talking says otherwise. Whether you're dropping the CYA Cosmic Yarn Amplifier to keep the squad connected, or deploying the BRB Son Battle Rebirth Beacon for a mid-match reset, Rocket makes strategizing look easy. And yeah, maybe a little chaotic. Now, here's where Rocket gets sneaky good. Thanks to his pint-sized frame and squirrel-on-caffeine agility, dodging enemy attacks feels more like a dance routine than a desperate scramble. You can zip across the map, weaving in and out of danger, all while dishing out damage and keeping your team alive. And that gun of his? It's not just for blasting bad guys. Its secondary fire launches these nifty little bouncing spheres that heal your teammates. Picture this, your buddy's pinned down across the map, but boom! Rocket's healing grenade bounces in like a party favor and gets them back in the fight. Sure, it's not the fastest heal out there, but style points? Off the charts. What's the catch? Well, that secondary fire does come at a cost. Healing with it sacrifices speed and precision, so you'll need a bit of finesse to get the most out of it. But let's be real. If Rocket can multitask piloting a spaceship while insulting his enemies, you can handle timing your shots. Just think of him as the ultimate support character who packs a punch and a one-liner for every occasion. Alright, let's talk about Mantis, aka the Master of Life Orbs, the character that feels like she walks straight out of a self-help seminar with a side hustle in healing over time. Now, most strategists in Marvel Rivals are playing the cooldown game, right? Fire off a skill, wait, rinse and repeat. Not Mantis. She's over here vibing with her life orbs, which regenerate naturally or pop up when she lands critical hits. That means you're not just waiting for timers, you're actively working for your next move, and it's oddly satisfying. Here's the kicker. Mantis isn't your insta-heal type of support. She's all about that gradual healing over time strategy. It's like she's saying, relax, I've got you, but let's do this my way. It might sound like a drawback, but if you've got the brain power to manage those life orbs, she becomes a consistent healing machine. And when I say consistent, I mean it's the kind of support your team will be thanking you for when everyone's still standing in the middle of a chaotic brawl. And we can't ignore her ridiculous synergy with Warlock. Oh, you thought taking her out would be easy? Think again. With their team-up combo, Mantis can cocoon herself and come back to life. Imagine the frustration on the enemy team when they realize she's back in action, life orbs in hand, ready to outlast them all. She's not just a healer, she's a nightmare for anyone trying to focus her down. If you're not using her, you're missing out on one of the most dynamic strategists in the game. Alright, let's talk about the shark that's equal parts adorable and terrifying. Jeff the Land Shark. I mean, come on, how do you even focus on the battlefield when there's this pint-sized aquatic menace waddling around, grinning like he just stole your lunch? But don't let his cuteness fool you. Jeff is out here making waves, literally. With his Aqua Burst ability, he's dishing out splash damage that'll leave enemies drenched in regret, and his joyful splash isn't just for show, it heals your teammates in a way that'll have you saying, wait, is Jeff the real MVP? Spoiler alert, yes, he is. But Jeff doesn't stop at being cute and helpful. He's also a certified menace. His ultimate? Oh, it's broken in the best way possible. Imagine this, the entire enemy team swallowed whole and yeeted off the map. Jeff's got the ultimate flex for zonal clearances, and trust me, nothing feels better than watching the enemy squad go splash while your team cheers you on. Add to that his healing bubbles, which you can strategically plop around the map, and you've got a character who's not just a healer, but a strategist dream come true. And let's not forget Jeff's insane mobility. This little guy zips around the battlefield like he's on some secret sugar rush, always where you need him to be. Whether you're cleaning up the zone, keeping your squad alive, or just flexing on your enemies with his ridiculous kit, Jeff is more than just a land shark. He's the hero you didn't know you needed. Oh, you're sleeping on Luna Snow. Wake up, because she's about to make every strategist in Marvel Rivals look like they're playing catch-up. Seriously, Luna is the cool, stylish healer you didn't know you needed, both literally and figuratively. Her ability to heal allies mid-battle is unmatched, and her skill, Share the Stage? It's basically a group hug with extra glitter. 2 players healed at the same time? She's not just keeping you alive, she's making it look effortless. But don't think for a second that Luna's just about patching people up. Her basic attacks are sneaky good, dishing out solid damage at an impressive speed. It's like she's saying, yeah, I'm a healer, but I can throw hands too. And let's talk about her ultimate, Fate of Both Worlds. This move is an absolute game changer. Whether your team needs a clutch heal or a massive damage buff, Luna's got you covered. And the kicker? She becomes insanely hard to take down while doing it. It's the perfect balance of support and survivability, making her a nightmare for opponents and a blessing for teammates. Bottom line, Luna Snow isn't just some backup character you pick because your favorite's already taken. She's a top-tier strategist who can turn the tide of any match, and look good doing it. If you're not giving her a shot, you're missing out on one of the coolest, pun fully intended, experiences Marvel Rivals has to offer. So maybe it's time to share the stage with Luna Snow and let her freeze your enemies in their tracks. Alright, let's talk about the golden boy of the strategists in Marvel Rivals, Adam Warlock. Picture this. You're in the middle of a battle, everything's falling apart, your teammates are dropping like flies, and just when all hope seems lost, BAM! Adam Warlock presses one button, and your entire team is back in action. That's right, his ultimate is the literal definition of a clutch move. And if you're not taking advantage of it, are you even playing Strategists, right? Now, don't go thinking Adam's just a one-trick pony. Oh no, this guy isn't just reviving teammates like some cosmic paramedic. His healing abilities are absolutely wild, spreading across multiple allies like he's handing out free health kits at a galactic charity event. And let's not forget his damage output, because yes, Warlock's here to break expectations and skulls. Those crits? They hit harder than Rocket Raccoon at an all-you-can-eat buffet. Pair him with a team that knows what they're doing, and you'll be pulling off plays so clean they'll feel like they're straight out of a comic book panel. But let me tell you, the real magic of Adam Warlock lies in the timing. That ultimate isn't just about reviving, it's about when you revive. Wait too long, and your team might already be toast. Use it too early, and you've wasted the most game-changing ability in your arsenal. Nail it at the perfect moment, though, and you'll be the hero of the hour. Or at least the smug strategist everyone wishes they had on their side. Moral of the story, if you want to dominate with the strategists, you'd better get used to Adam Warlock being your go-to guy. The video ends here. See you in another video. Don't forget to subscribe.